Hello students. In today's class, I'm going to discuss slab rate applicable for individual for assessment year 2023-24. We have two types of tax rate, slab rates and special rate of taxation. If you participate in KBC and win 1 crore rupees, that is called casual income, which is taxable at 30%, special tax rate. If you have sold your building and earned a profit of 70 lakh rupees, that is called capital gain. If it is short-term capital, if it is long-term capital gain, it's taxable at flat 20%. If you invest in shares and earn long-term capital gain or short-term capital gain, it is either taxable at 10% or 15%. But in today's class, we are not going to discuss about special tax rate. I will record a separate lecture for special tax rate, but in today's class, our topic is slab rate. If you win 1 crore from KBC, it is casual income flat 30%. Whether you win 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 50 lakh, 1 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore, tax rate is flat 30%, irrespective of the quantum of the income. However, when I'm talking about slab rate, we have different tax rates. And as the income get increases, slab rate also get increased. So I will discuss here how to calculate tax for an individual, because in most of the situation you have to apply normal slab rates. First, please write down. I will explain each and every concept followed by proper examples. So I'll be making two columns here, two column table. Left hand side is write down part of the income, right hand side tax rate. Okay, first point, part of the income falls between 0 to 2,50,000. The part of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000, tax rate is nil. In other words, if you do not earn more than 2,50,000, you are not liable to pay any tax. Second, part of the income falls between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh. Okay, so the part of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000, tax rate is 0. That's a nil. If part of the income falls between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh rupees, on such part tax rate is 5%, not on total income. It's a such part, which part of the income which falls between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh rupees. So for example, if you are earning 4 lakh rupees, out of 4 lakh, the part of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000 is 2,50,000, tax rate is 0. And the part of the income which falls between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh, because you are earning 4 lakh rupees, so only 1,50,000 is part of the income which falls between 250 to 5 lakh. On such 150, tax rate is 5%. Part of the income falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Tax rate is 20% on such part only. That is why it is called slab rate. And part of the income exceeds 10 lakh, and such part of the income which is more than 10 lakh rupees, tax rate is 30%. Now these are called slab rate. Again, please go through very carefully. If I am saying my income is, for example, 15 lakh rupees, my income is 15 lakh rupees, that is more than 10 lakh. Does it mean that flat 30% tax rate is applicable? No. When I'm talking about slab rate, how can we mix it with flat rate? Slab rate means part of the income, part of the income, part of the income. Okay, so if my income is 15 lakh rupees, so I have to divide my income according to the slab. The part of the income which falls between 0 to 250, tax rate is 0. The part of the income which falls between 250 to 5 lakh, tax rate is 5%. The part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 5 lakh to 10 lakh, tax rate is 20%. And the part of the income which is more than 10 lakh, tax rate is 30%. Okay, let's understand it graphically. Okay, starting with 0, 250, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, and so on. So what I said, part of the income falls between 0 to 2,50,000. So the portion of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000, tax rate is nil. So any income which falls here, any part of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000, tax rate is nil. Then part of the income falls between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh rupees. It means we are talking about this. The part of the income which falls between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh. On such part only, the tax rate is 5%. Part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. The part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. It means we are talking about this portion of the income. Tax rate is 20%. And part of the income which exceeds 10 lakh rupees. So the portion of the income, part of the income which is more than 10 lakh rupees, the tax rate is 30%. Okay, follow this graphical presentation and you will be able to solve your question like this. Say Mr. A is earning 7 lakh rupees. Mr. A is earning 7 lakh rupees. 7 lakh rupees. Okay, 7 lakh rupees. 7 lakh rupees means it is between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Does it mean he is liable to pay tax at flat 20%? Answer is no. Do not mix slab rate and flat rate. Mr. A is earning 7 lakh rupees. 7 lakh rupees. So now tell me, out of 7 lakh, part of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000. 7 lakh rupees means it falls somewhere here. Somewhere here. So out of 7 lakh rupees, part of the income which falls between 0 to 250. How much? How much? 2,50,000. And on this 2,50,000 tax rate is 0. So it is nil. Now, the part of the income which falls between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh rupees, it is full 2,50,000. So between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh, it is 2,50,000. Tax rate is how much? 5%. Tax rate is 5%. Tax is 12,500. Now, part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So total income is 7 lakh, and in 7 lakh, only 2 lakh falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Only 2 lakh falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So the part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, that is 2 lakh, is taxable at 20%. 40,000. So what is total what is tax here? What is tax here? Tax is 52,500 rupees. Okay, so when I'm talking about slab rate, so believe me, income cannot be taxed as single rate. We have to apply separate slab rates. So the part of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000, tax rate is nil. The part of the income which falls between 250 to 5 lakh, tax rate is 5% on such income. The part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, it is 20% on such part of the income. And if the part of the income which exceeds 10 lakh, tax rate is 30% on such part. Okay, you can say on such part. 5% on such part, okay. Okay, let's do one another example. Say Mr. B is earning, Mr. B's total income is 13 lakh rupees. Calculate tax liability. Not tax liability, calculate tax. I cannot say tax liability because still we have to understand, we have to learn surcharge, rebate, health and education cess, etc. So we are calculating basic tax right now. So Mr. B's total income for assessment year 2023-24 is 13 lakh rupees. How to calculate tax? So out of this 13 lakh, the part of the income which falls between 0 to 250 is how much? 250. This one. The part of the income which falls between 250 to 5 lakh, 250. Okay. The part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, it's full 5 lakh because income is 13 lakh. And the part of the income which exceeds 13 lakh, which exceeds 10 lakh, it is only 3 lakh. So on first part slab rate is 0, on second slab rate is 5%, on third slab rate is 20%, on balance slab rate is 30%. So tax is 0, 12,500, 1 lakh, 90,000. So total is 2 lakh 2,500. Is it clear? Done? Okay. Now please write down, dear, these slab rates above slab rates are also applicable for Hindu undivided family, AOP BOI, and artificial judicial person. Remember, 7 categories of taxpayers: person, individual, HUF, AOP, individual, HUF, firm, company, AOP, BOI, local authority, artificial judicial person. So out of 7 taxpayers, 4 taxpayers slab rate is here. In case of partnership firm and company, flat rates are given, single rate is given. We'll be discussing in coming lectures. Okay, so these slab rates are applicable for individual, for HUF, for AOP, BOI, and artificial judicial person. The role of HUF, artificial judicial person, AOP, BOI ends here. However, in case of individual, we have 2 more slab rates. We have 3 category of slab rates for individual, or we can say we have 3 categories of individual taxpayers. Now, slab rate for individual, being senior citizen. Individual being senior citizen. Okay, who is senior citizen? Senior citizen, what is the meaning of senior citizen? To become senior citizen, we have 2 conditions for an individual. He or she must be resident of India. He or she must be resident of India. Plus, second condition is related to age. Age 60 years or more at any time during the previous year but less than 80 years. Any individual who is resident of India, that's his first condition, plus he is of age of 60 years or more at any time during the previous year. 60 years or more at any time during the previous year, but less than 80 years. But less than 80 years. He or she is called senior citizen. So any person who is of 60 years or more but less than 80 years shall be called senior citizen. And he or she must be resident of India. Here, there's a single difference. There's a very basic difference. The exemption limit in case of normal individual was 2,50,000 rupees. For senior citizen, exemption limit is 3 lakh rupees. So now what should be the slab rate? Part of income, right hand side, tax rate. Part of income falls between 0 to 3 lakh rupees. Okay, exemption limit is raised from 250 to 3 lakh rupees. Tax rate is nil or say 0. Falls between 3 lakhs to 5 lakh. Everything else will remain same. Tax rate is 5%. Falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Tax rate is 20%. And part of income exceeds 10 lakh. So the part of the income which exceeds 10 lakh rupees, rate is 30%. 5% on such part. On such part. Okay, same thing. So the basic difference between normal slab rate for individual and senior citizen is first exemption limit. In case of normal individual, exemption limit is 2,50,000. In case of senior citizen, exemption limit is 3 lakh rupees. Be prepared for MCQ on this limit too. Examiner can ask MCQ, fill in the blanks, true, false, etc. Okay. Let's draw line again. Starting with 0. Here, instead of 2,50,000, write down 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, and so on. So the part of the income which falls between 0 to 3 lakh, the tax rate is nil. The part of the income which falls between 3 lakh to 5 lakh, here tax rate is 5%. The part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, tax rate is 20%. And the part of the income which is more than 10 lakh, here, so the part of the income which falls after 10 lakh rupees, tax rate is 30%. Same example I'm taking. For example, same example I'm taking. Mr. A's total income is 7 lakh rupees. Now, calculate tax. 7 lakh rupees. Part of the income which falls between 0 to 3 lakh is 3 lakh. Part of the income which falls between 3 lakh to 5 lakh, 2 lakh. In earlier case, it was 250 and 250, but here it is 3 lakh and 2 lakh. And part of the income which falls between 5 lakh and 10 lakh, it is 2 lakh only. 2 lakh. 5 to 7, 2 lakh. So on first part, slab rate is 0, tax is nil. On second part, tax rate is slab rate is 5%, 10,000. On third part, slab rate is 20%, 40,000. Total is 50,000. And in last situation, it was 5,250. Now, if I ask you one question, give me an answer. What is the maximum saving? Just 1 minute. Okay, what is the maximum saving under slab rate if tax calculated for senior citizen and normal individual? There it can be maximum 2,500 rupees. See, in case of normal individual, slab exemption limit is 2,50,000. In case of senior citizen, exemption limit is 3 lakh rupees. So extra 50,000 rupees is exempt in case of senior citizen, and on this 50,000 tax rate is 5%. That is 50,000 multiply 5% equal to 2,500. So what is the maximum tax saved by senior citizen compared to normal individual? Is 2,500 rupees. Please write it down. Okay, clear? Okay, also calculate in case of Mr. B. Mr. B, income 13 lakh. Calculate. Do one thing, pause the video, calculate, and after calculation resume the video. I am calculating here. You just pause the video, calculate tax yourself, and then check your answer. Mr. B, the part of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000 is 2,50,000. Sorry, 0 to 3 lakh. It is 3 lakh rupees. Oh, I also did mistake. It happens. 3 lakh. Okay. Then 2 lakh, then 5 lakh, then 3 lakh. 0, 0, 5%, 10,000, 20%, 1 lakh, 30%, 90,000, total 2 lakh. Again check. In normal individual, tax was 2,02,500 rupees. Now tax is 2 lakh rupees. So what is the saving? 2,500. The maximum saving by senior citizen compared to normal individual is 2,500 rupees. Okay, done. It's a maximum saving. Clear? So okay, an individual can be senior citizen, but we cannot use the phrase senior citizen for HUF, AOP, BOI, artificial judicial person. I have told you earlier the role of HUF, AOP, BOI and artificial judicial person ends here. So in case of HUF, artificial judicial person, AOP, BOI, only these slab rates are applicable where exemption limit is 2,50,000 rupees. However, in case of individual being senior citizen, exemption limit is raised to 3 lakh rupees. So the first slab in case of normal individual is up to 250, in case of senior citizen up to 3 lakh rupees. Please write down a special note. It is a notification issued by CBDT. First, please answer me a question. Very simple question. A person born on 1/4/1963. 1/4/1963. A person born on 1/4/1963. He will attain the age of 60 years on 1/4/2023. Am I right? See, the person who was born on 1st April 1963 will become of 60 years exactly on 1st April 2023. Now this 1/4/2023 is previous year 2023-24. Okay, and for previous year 2023-24 assessment year shall be 2024-25. This is out of our scope. Why? Because our assessment applicable previous year is 2022-23 and assessment is 2023-24. However, CBDT issued a notification. See, without notification. If I do not provide notification, so this situation is out of our scope, because in this case the individual will celebrate will be attaining the age of 60 years on 1st April 2023, and it is a part of previous year 2023-24. It is out of our scope. However, CBDT, what CBDT says, please write down. CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxation. If an individual was born only single date on 1/4/1963, then he shall be considered senior citizen for previous year 23 20 to 23 also. Yes, if I do not follow, if I do not tell you about this notification, you will be saying, sir, if an individual was born on 1/4/1963, he shall become senior citizen on 1/4/2023, means previous year 2023-24. However, CBDT said if an individual was born on 1/4/1963, he shall also be considered senior citizen for previous year 2022-23, just for single date. So if an individual was born on 2nd April 1963, he will become of 60 years on 2nd April 2023, and it is a part of previous year 23-24. CBDT covers only one date, that is 1st April 1963. Please remember. Write down a question. Mr. Z was born on, okay, please write. Mr. X, Mr. Y, date of birth, one 4/1963, 2nd April 1963. Income for previous year 22-23, 2,70,000, 2,70,000. Okay, calculate tax. Now the very important thing, if an individual was born on 1/4/1963, just single date, so please learn it. Okay, if an individual was born on 1/4/1963, he shall be considered senior citizen for previous year 22-23 also. So senior citizen for PY 22-23. In case of Mr. Y, answer is yes. In case of Mr. Y, answer is no. Only one date, only 1st April 1963 is considered, not 2nd April 1963. So in case of Mr. X, he is senior citizen for previous year 22-23. Mr. Y is not a senior citizen. So tax exemption limit. Mr. X, in the case of Mr. X, 3 lakh rupees. Mr. Y, 2,50,000 rupees. Tax for Mr. X, tax is 0. Why? Because the part of the income which falls between 0 to 3 lakh tax rate is nil, and his income is 2,70,000, so full income is tax free. In case of Mr. Y, the part of the income which falls between 0 to 2,50,000, tax rate is 0, and the part of the income which falls between 2,50,000 to 5 lakh rupees, tax rate is 5%. So here tax will be on first 250, tax rate is nil. On 20,000, tax rate is 5%. It is 1,000 rupees. Okay. Later on, I will explain, because of section 87A, tax in case of Mr. Y will also be 0, but it is in later part. Right now, is it clear? It is very important. Done? Chalo. Next. Individual being, please write down, it's last point, last slab for the class. Individual being super senior citizen. Individual being super senior citizen. Now, who is super senior citizen? Again, condition number 1. He or she must be resident of India. Resident of India. And condition number 2, related to age. 80 years or more at any time during the previous year. An individual who is of 80 years or more at any time during the previous year, it means any individual who has celebrated 81st birthday, matlab he has attained the age of 80 years at any time during the previous year, he or she is super senior citizen. Condition number 1, he or she must be resident of India. So up to okay, less than 60, normal individual. 60 or more but less than 80, senior citizen. 80 years or more, super senior citizen. Super senior citizen means super savings here, super savings, super tax benefits. So let's elaborate here. Please write down. Income, okay, part of the income, sorry, it's part of the income. And here tax rate. Part of the income falls between 0 to 5 lakh. Yes, directly 5 lakh rupees, nil, or say 0. Falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. 20%. Part of the income exceeds 10 lakh. Rate is 30%, and these 20 and 30% on part of such income. 20% on part of income. On such part, sorry. On such part. Such part. It's better to keep same language. It will help you understand better. Okay. Such part. Such part. Okay, let's draw again. So start with 0, but first is 5 lakh, then 10 lakh, and then non-stop. So the part of the income in case of super senior citizen, the part of the income which falls between 0 to 5 lakh, tax rate is nil, that is exempt. So in case of normal individual, exemption limit is 2,50,000. In case of senior citizen, Exemption limit is 3 lakh rupees. In case of super senior citizen are also known as very senior citizen, VSS. Okay, exemption limit is 5 lakh rupees. The part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, the tax rate is 20% on such part, and the part of the income which exceeds 10 lakh, tax rate is 30%. Same example again, 7 lakh rupees, Mr. A 7 lakh rupees. So what if Mr. A is super senior citizen and his total income is 7 lakh rupees. Now tell me what should be the tax rate? So on 7 lakh rupees again we are calculating tax, but this time for super senior citizen. Out of 5 lakh, the part of the income which falls between 0 to 5 lakh, 5 lakh, and the part of the income which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh is 2 lakh only. First part tax rate is 0, it is nil. On second part tax rate is 20%. 5% rate is not applicable in case of super senior citizen, remember. It is 40,000. Tax is 40,000. Dear, one very important thing, please. In our examination, if institute is asking objective type questions, they do make questions from these concepts only. I've told you what is the maximum saving of senior citizen compared to normal individual when tax is calculated in the slab rate. It was 2,500 rupees. Now again I'm asking what is the maximum saving of super senior citizen under slab rate compared to normal individual. See, in case of normal individual, the tax was on 7 lakh rupees, tax was 52,500 rupees. In case of senior citizen, the tax rate was 50,000 rupees, the saving of 2,500. But in case of super senior citizen, tax is only 40,000 rupees. So compared to when super senior citizen is compared to normal individual, under slab rate maximum tax saving is 12,500 rupees. Examiner can ask MCQ or fill in the blanks or true false, whatever objective question on these concept. Okay, please be prepared for it. And again, what if I say Mr. A, okay, Mr. B this time. Mr. B, 13 lakh rupees. Again, for Mr. In case of individual, 13 lakh. Tax was 2 lakh 2,500. In case of senior citizen, it was 2 lakh rupees. In case of super senior citizen, okay, part of the income out of 13 lakh, part of the income which falls between 0 to 5 lakh, 5 lakh. Part of the income out of 13 lakh which falls between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, again it is 5 lakh. And part of the income which falls between 10 lakh to 13 lakh, it is 3 lakh. So 5 plus 5 plus 3 equal to 13. Yes, we have calculated correctly. Multiply 0, multiply 20%, no 5% slab rate for super senior citizen, and multiply 30%. It is nil. 1 lakh 90,000, 1 lakh 90,000. So again, if we compare tax calculated for super senior citizen on same income which we have calculated for normal individual, the maximum saving is 12,500 rupees. Done. Okay. Again, same concept for same notification issued by CBDT for super senior citizen also. Please write down. For example, an individual born on 1/4/1943. An individual born on 1/4/1943. He will become of 80 years. Listen me, he will become of 80 years on 1/4/2023. Again, it is previous year 23-24, means assessment year 24-25. Generally, it should be out of our scope because the date 1/4/2023, our condition is an individual who has attained 80 years or more at any time during the previous year. So as per law, an individual who was born on 1/4/1943 will become of 80 years on 1/4/2023, and he should be senior citizen for previous year 2023-24, which is out of our preview. However, again CBDT has given benefit for 1 day here. CBDT: if an individual was born on 1/4/1943, he shall be considered super senior citizen SSC for previous year 2022-23 also, on same line with senior citizen. Okay, so if an individual was born on 1/4/1963, he will become senior citizen for our previous year. If an individual was born on 1/4/1943, practically he should become senior citizen for previous year 23-24. However, as per CBDT circular for previous year 23-24, 22-23, he shall be considered super senior citizen also. Clear? Done? Okay friends, please write down few questions. A, B, C, D, E. Born on 1/4/1963, 1/4/1943, 1/4/1943, 2/4/1963, 1/4/83. Deliberately I am giving 1st April in every case. Resident of India? Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Okay, please do one thing. In last case it is 1/4/83 now. Please change the date and take it 1/1/53. Fifty-three. 1/1/53. Income for previous year 23-24 assessment year. So previous year 22-23 income 6 lakh, 6 lakh, 6 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 6 lakhs. Okay, same income. Let's discuss. That's a very important point. First, Mr. A. Mr. A, 1/4/1963. CBDT says if an individual was born on 1/4/1963, he shall be considered senior citizen for previous year 2022-23. Okay, but there is one more important condition. To become senior citizen, he or she must be resident of India. Is he resident of India? Answer is yes. So Mr. A is resident of India, and as per CBDT circular, he shall also be treated senior citizen. So status, Mr. A is senior citizen. But obviously we are talking about previous year 2022-23. Mr. B, 1/4/1943, as per CBDT circular, if an individual was born on 1/4/1943, he shall be considered, I am changing the word, he can be considered super senior citizen for previous year 22-23, provided he is a resident of India. Now in this situation, condition related to date as per CBDT circular is satisfied. However, he is resident of foreign country. To become super senior citizen, age is secondary factor. Important point, he or she must be resident of India. So remember one thing, if an individual is non-resident for India, it means he is a resident of any other country, irrespective of the age, slab rate of 2,50,000 is applicable. Can we call him senior citizen? No, normal individual. Under income tax, in public you can call him senior citizen, but for income tax act he cannot be considered senior citizen or super senior citizen. He falls under the category of normal individual, and the slab rate of 2,50,000 is applicable, first slab rate. Mr. C, 1/4/1943, CBDT circular applies, and he is resident of India also. Yes, in this situation he is super senior citizen. So not follow CBDT circular in isolation. First you have to check whether or not such individual is resident of India. If individual is non-resident, forget the age, he cannot be considered as senior citizen or super senior citizen. He shall be called normal individual, on which normal slab rate, the first slab rate, is applicable. In case of D, he is resident of India. Yes. Age 2/4/1963, CBDT circular is not applicable. He will not become senior. He will not be attaining the age of 60 years in previous year 2020-23. He is normal individual. Mr. E, is he resident of India? Answer is no. Forget the age now. Age is approximately 70 years, but because he is non-resident, we cannot consider him as senior citizen. He is normal individual. Is it clear? This is very important point here. Now you can calculate tax yourself. In case of Mr. A, senior citizen, exemption limit is 6 lakh. So 6 lakh if we divide, first 3 lakh, then 2 lakh, then 1 lakh, 0%, 5%, 20%. Okay. In case of Mr. B, normal individual, 6 lakh. So out of 6 lakh, exemption limit is 2,50,000. So it is 2,50,000, 2,50,000 and 1 lakh. 0%, 5%, 20%. Mr. C, super senior citizen. So first 5 lakh, then 1 lakh, 0%, 20%. And in case of D and E, normal individual, so same. In case of D, and in case of E, same. Is it clear? So dear, remember, now please write down. If individual is non-resident, then exemption limit is 2,50,000 and first slab rate. First slab rate कौन सा हुआ? Which one is the first slab rate which we have discussed? For individual HUF, AOP, BOI, etc. And first slab rate is applicable. So if an individual is non-resident, we cannot give benefit of 3 lakh or 5 lakh rupees exemption limit. So with this, we are ending our class. We discussed slab rate for individual. In coming class, I'll be discussing special tax rate and surcharge and health and education cess. Keep learning. All the best.